That's Dr. Ram on the right. The guy in the middle is the guy that makes the gold tooth. That's his assistant. That's me getting a mold made of my teeth, which then they take the gold chain and they're going to melt it down. This is the workshop where they did it. They're the two Indian guys that make the molds and grind the teeth up. That's their bedroom. So they make it out of wax. That's the mold where they're melting the wax out, and then they put that mold heated up in the centrifugal. Then he gets a blowtorch, hits it with a blowtorch, and then it spins, and that spins the melted gold into where the wax had been melted out. So that's pretty much the story of my gold tooth. But what we're making just now is the actual piece that goes into the tooth, like a root canal, that piece there. So they made that out of a cocktail stick. They sliced the cocktail stick and put it in my tooth and molded it in wax, and then put wax around the cocktail stick, and that was the first cast there, because I wanted gold on gold. So why I'm in Nepal is I'm there for paragliding, but at the same time I was staying at the Buddhist Center, and so I'll just quickly show you where I go flying. So what had happened, this is Dickie Danda, and basically 3 people had died paragliding, so they banned us from paragliding, but I'm not going to stop flying if I've gone all the way. This is me up in the mountains. That's Machu Picchu back there.
Well, that was the flight so far of my life.
Yep, up to the snow and back. Because it wasn't a good look. So then you get you grab a jeep, you pay 20 pence, 50p, they drop you off at the bus station, and you get back to the dentist. So now this is the story of the tooth. That's the mold, that's the leftover gold, that's the snacks, because Dr. Ram came out to this place as well. That's him, he'd never been before, because I wanted to go, he wanted to go. So they were all pretty, ooh, Dr. Ram's there. So weighing out what we've got left, we've got enough to make a tooth. So the same process. They obviously make the tooth in wax there, put it into a mold, heat the mold up, melt the wax out, put it back in the centrifugal point, plug centrifugal, and that's the tooth. So this is the guy. I quite like that picture because, you know, okay, that's jump back a bit, but you'll see the process. The tooth comes out of that machine, the centrifugal. They let it cool down. Then actually he's loading it up there actually again. And it's like just all homemade, you know. It's funny because I did jewellery, so I know how it's done. They didn't want to melt my chain because they were too scared. I was like, well, if you're going to make it out of another metal, just make it out of my chain. So there's what it comes out like. And then he's got to grind it, polish it. This is him grinding it first. This is quite a simple process, but the joy of going to the workshop is they fit it there and then, and they're the experts. So he was fitting it to me when he'd done it, so you can see what it comes out of the mold like. It's quite cool. I was thinking they were sniffing the gold. It must have been like saving it, but that's when gold was cheap. Gold's not cheap anymore. So we did this on an evening, had a few beers with them, and then you know, I had it in my mouth there, and then the next day I would have went to the dentist and put it on. That was funny because he just got a bit of cotton wool and put it on a brick Dremel and put the polisher on it, and he really did fit it well in my mouth. And yeah, I got, you know, I paid I think 120 euros to get this made, but I supplied the gold. So all in all, I was super happy, and I got a ceramic one done for like 100 euros, 120 euros. So I had the choice. So in the end, I got the gold tooth, and I've never looked back. I've always loved it actually.